Good morning, everyone. See, actually, from that in the last class, our portion it got over, and then today we are just going to see the revision of that lessons. Okay, we are going to start the revision, and then in that, for the first lesson, what we are going to revise is about that cell biology. Okay, which covers page number 57 to 62. So along the only in between these page numbers, we are going to just revise today. Okay, so what is mean by that cell? So what are that cells? What is mean by cell biology? Okay, so usually if we take cells means which is considered as the fundamental unit of life. Why we are telling cells as fundamental unit of life? See, it is considered as fundamental unit of life because why? Because each and every organism it will be made up of cells alone. Okay, without cells no any organism it is formed. It may be microorganisms, it may be plants, animals, even human beings. Every organisms it will be made up of cells. Okay, so it is called as fundamental unit of life. And then here, what is that cell biology? The study which is the study related to the cells, it is called as cell biology. Okay, the study of biology which deals with the cells, it is called as cell biology. So here, okay, this is called as cells. Why? How we are just telling that based on the cells how we can just classify that organism means, so based on their cells number, either it may be one or even it may be consists of many. Okay, if it is one means that it is called as unicellular. Okay, which means the cells it will be present, only one cell it will be present, or more than one cells. Okay, 2 3 4 or in such a way many cells if it is present means that is called as multicellular. Okay, so these are all that are two different types of organisms. Based on the cells we can just divide it into two types. Okay, so if we take unicellular means it will be with one cell, and multicellular it will be with many cells. Okay, more than two cells. Okay, it will be with many cells. So what is an example for this unicellular? What we can take it as example means, for example, amoeba, and also other microorganisms we can take. Because though it is very though the cells it will be very smaller in size, and also this unicellular it cannot be seen through our normal eyes, it can be seen only through the microscope, so it is called as unicellular organisms. And then multicellular if we take, it can be seen through our normal eyes itself, which consisting of many cells. Okay, for example, we can take even human being as an example for this multicellular organisms. And then what is this cell flow chart? What is meant by the cell flow chart means, it means how that organism it is developed. Okay, that is called as the cell flow chart. What does the cell flow chart means? First thing, from that cells many tissues it will be formed. Okay, from the tissues it will be developed into an organ, and after that it will be organ system. Okay, organ system, and after that organ system and complete organism it will be formed. So how it is formed? Okay, how from that cells it is developing into an organism. See, many different groups of cells. Okay, many cells it will be joined together to form a tissue. From the tissues again it will be developed into an organ. Okay, an organ means for example eyes, ears. So separately each and everything it is called as organ. And what is this organ system? Along with that organs, many organs it will be together joined to form to do one function, one work, one it will be done by this organ systems. Okay, so that is called as organ system. So organ system, for example, if we take nose, through that nose we are taking air inside, and after that it is taking into the lungs it is purifying it, again it is just taken outside. So in such a way, okay, many organs together it is doing one work means that is called as organ system. And after that complete organism, what is that organism? Many organ systems. So in our body if we take a respiratory system, excretory system, so in such a way there are many organ systems which is just forming one complete organism. Okay, this is the use of that cell which is developing into an organism. Okay, and then the next topic what we are going to see is about the cell structure. Okay, what is the structure of the cell? Okay, see, usually if we take for animal cells and plant cells there will be some differences. Okay, and then here even some organs it may be present in plant cell and some it may be absent in animal cell. So in such a way there will be some differences. So in like that if we take, see, cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane, and then cytoplasm, and then the nucleus. Okay, these three are the common terms which is found in all that cells. Okay, if we take animal cell or even a plant cell, whatever we are taking in that, these three it will be generally present. So cell membrane which is considered as boundary of a cell. Boundary means that outer covering, which is called as cell membrane. And then cytoplasm, it will be consisting of all the living parts of the cell. Okay, like cell organelles, everything, it will be present inside the cytoplasm alone. And the nucleus, mostly it will be found in the eukaryotes. What is the eukaryotes? Which consists of true nucleus. True nucleus means along with the nuclear membrane, the nucleus, if it is present, means that is called as true nucleus, which is found mostly in the eukaryotes. Okay, and then the next one, cell wall. Okay, one of the cell organelle is a cell wall. What is the cell wall? See, the cell wall, it will be present outer to that cell membrane. Okay, as I said, cell membrane, it is a boundary. Around that boundary itself, this cell wall, it will be present, which is only in plant cells. Okay, only in a plant cells this cell wall it will be present. And also each and every cell there will be some in connections. It means a small gap in between the cells it will be present, and that gap it will be having one connectivity. Okay, in between that gap itself some connectivity it will be there, which is called as plasmodesmata, a connectivity between the two cells. Okay, which is called as plasmodesmata. So if we take, see here, this as one cell. Okay, and then here also this as one cell. Okay, totally two cells it will be present, though there will be a gap. Okay, in such a way, like this one gap it will be there, along with that one connectivity it will be there, small, okay, connection between the two it will be there, which is called as this plasmodesmata. Okay, this is the connectivity which is called as plasmodesmata. It will be present in the cells in between. Okay, so these are all the topics what we are discussed today. Cells, what is meant by the cells, which is considered as fundamental unit of life, and one or many cells. Based on the cells number, we are just dividing it into unicellular and multicellular, and after that the cell flow chart. Okay, which is just producing a complete organism, and then the cell structure, and then the three important organelles which is found both in plant cells and animal cells, and what is about cell wall. Okay, so this is what we have discussed today.